Great news for boxing, bad news for fake wannabe boxers on TikTok. TikTok confirms that it was shut down in the United States on January 19, 2025. It's over for y'all. For years, it's been a gang of fake wannabe boxers on TikTok. Guys who never actually boxed anybody, but they stay punching bags on TikTok, calling themselves boxers. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the sparring kings. The professional bag punchers on TikTok who never had a fight a day in their life, but on TikTok, they the toughest man on the face of the earth. January 19th, it is officially over for y'all, and I'm glad.
Quit playing, man.
And you seen Gervonta Davis reactivate Twitter. You see the man post up on IG the other day. Yo, Chrome Hearts, it's time for us to come to an agreement because my influence is crazy right now. Little did we know that Gervonta Davis was sending a shot at Devin Haneys.
Brutal knockout. That's how I'm coming.
Now, we all know that Gervonta Davis is Mr. Chrome Hearts in the sport of boxing. Every time Gervonta Davis fight, the man rock Chrome Hearts. Every time he posts up on IG, he is trending with Chrome Hearts gear. You seen Tank Davis post a picture with the Chrome Heart stroller in the background. Little did we know, that was a shot at Devin Haneys. Devin Haneys recently became a father, that's right. Devin Haneys and former Taz angel Lena Syed are now parents. The Shade Room posted this up on Instagram. Devin Haneys' daughter, Chrome Iman Haneys, God bless the little baby, nothing against the child. But little did we know that Gervonta Davis was basically saying that Devin Haneys is obsessed with him. So obsessed that he literally named his daughter Chrome.
I know it, and the whole world know it.
I understand that Devin Haneys does everything Gervonta Davis does, from going to the same jeweler, going to the same diamond maker, from getting leg tattoos to wearing Chrome Hearts to even rocking purses. Devin Haneys loves Gervonta Davis. Like I said, Gervonta Davis is the most influential boxer of this era.
King Garcia.
Speaking of Devin Haneys, those of y'all in the UK, the United Kingdom, London, Devin Haneys will be at the Peacock Gym Friday at 2 p.m. I got a question for those of y'all in the UK. Are y'all gonna go watch Devin Haneys work out? What could Devin Haneys possibly teach y'all about boxing?
Devin Pussy Haney.
Word of advice, don't go to this, y'all. Don't go watch Devin Haneys work out. Devin Haneys will steer you wrong. Devin Haneys will send you off. What's Devin Haneys gonna show y'all? How to keep y'all right hand down? What is Devin Haneys gonna show y'all? How to get caught with the same left hook over and over and over again? Why would Devin Haneys be doing any type of demonstration about boxing when the man literally calls the police after getting that ass whooped?
Motherfucker shoot you in your shit.
Devin post up on Instagram. I landed in London and look who is here waiting on me to drug test. Vada. Low-key, the man is crying victim again with this post. Why is Devin Haneys looking at himself in the mirror, taking selfies like a female? What Devin Haneys is really doing in this video is crying victim and playing victim. He looking for excuses to why he got beat the hell up by Ryan Garcia. What Devin Haneys is trying to say is that Ryan Garcia cheated me when we fought. Quit crying, bro. It's coming up on a year.
Nah, come on, nah.
Bill Haneys jumped on this immediately, talking about if it's real beef, Teofimo Lopez stop barking and join Vada and show the world why you down to fight Devin Haneys. No excuses, no shortcuts. Champions prove they the best. Hey, yo, Bill Haneys, bro. Teofimo Lopez low-key will dog walk your son.
Devin Haneys is not a good pay-per-view draw.
Bill Haneys talking about the WBC been collaborating with VADA, implementing the clean boxing program since 2016. No excuses, no shortcuts. Bill Haneys, I beg to differ, bro. You talking about no shortcuts, right? Wasn't the WBC the same organization that gave Canelo Alvarez a shortcut? Do y'all remember when Canelo Alvarez tested positive for clenbuterol? The WBC literally raised the level of clenbuterol for fighters from Mexico only just because Canelo tested positive for clenbuterol. So basically what the WBC was saying is that if you're from Mexico, you could basically cheat in the sport of boxing. You can't make this up.
Tank over everybody.
But then again, the WBC has been collaborating with VADA. VADA, aka Victor Conte, the Tony Montana of PEDs. Teofimo Lopez said, damn, Devin, how you gonna rat out your own source? Pobrecito.
Teofimo, pussy.
Bill Haneys talking about Theo says anything. Then Bill Haneys came to the realization that him and his son are gonna get cooked every single day for the rest of their life on the internet. Bill Haneys finally backed out. He accepts the fact that him and his son are the laughing stocks of boxing. Bill Haney posted this tweet. I must say, it is the most honest tweet that Bill Haney ever posted. Bill Haney said, if you see anything Devin Haney or Team Haney is doing and you talking about it, positively or negatively, we know there's a lot going on in the world. Yet you've chosen us. For that, we are truly grateful. We thank God for every opportunity. And if you're getting paid for it, that's a blessing we deeply appreciate.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
Hey yo, Bill Haney, this gotta be the realest tweet you ever put out, bro. It is a good thing that y'all ran to the police because it gives boxing content creators something to talk about. Y'all are the laughing stock of boxing, but it benefits y'all in a good way. It leaves people talking about y'all. Like Floyd Mayweather said, good publicity, bad publicity is still publicity at the end of the day. And on top of that, Mr. Bill Haney, it's never personal, it's just boxing. Personally, I don't know y'all, I don't care to know y'all, but in the sport of boxing, y'all are the only father and son duo to sue somebody for getting that ass whooped. And for that reason, you will forever get cooked on Southpaw TV. Thank y'all.
Southpaw's a piece of shit person.
For example, boxing enthusiasts posted this up on Twitter about maybe 6 months ago. Time has passed. It has been 6 long years since Devin Haney won by a knockout. It has been 6 long years since Devin Haney put anybody to sleep. The last time Devin Haney put somebody to sleep, Kermel Moulton was 11 years old. Donald Trump was president. 12 months before COVID was discovered. Manny Pacquiao was still a world champion. Abdullah Mason was 13 years old. Halsey, Without Me was number 1, whatever that means. Eminem was still in his 40s. Surviving R. Kelly premiered on Lifetime. Canelo Alvarez turned 28 years old. Black Panther was the number 1 movie in America. Alexander Usyk was still a cruiserweight. Jerome Boots Ennis was still fighting 8-rounders. HBO and Showtime were still thriving in boxing. Joe Biden had yet to fall over in public. That's how long it been since Devin Haney knocked somebody out.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
It is very hypocritical for the Haneys to act like they some clean fighters. They advocate for clean fighting. Ray Jackson posted up on Twitter, Alicia Baumgartner was dirty, and y'all brought her into y'all camp knowing that. Y'all just be talking. This was after Alicia Baumgartner tested positive for Masterolone. After Baumgartner tested positive, then Bill Haney brought the girl in, acting like y'all some advocates for clean fighting. Y'all some hypocrites if you ask me.
He blocked me, man.
Cry victim, cry victim, cry victim, cry. Devin Haney will never be respected in the sport of boxing, no matter how many videos he posts up of him getting VADA tested. VADA tested, aka Victor Conti tested. And remember what I told y'all about Twitter. Never believe a Twitter source unless it is from the boxer himself. I seen this on Twitter talking about in the kitchen. It's confirmed that Edwin de los Santos and Frank Martin are in negotiations for a possible fight on March 29th at the MGM Grand as a part of an event on the undercard of Sebastian Fundora vs. Errol Spence. Where do y'all come up with this stuff? What type of imagination do y'all be having when you make up these fantasy fights? Frank Martin seen the post and Frank Martin said, I ain't heard nothing about no negotiations.
Fake news that the people can't use.
I got a question for you Twitter pages. As a matter of fact, even YouTube channels who put out fake boxing news every single day. Do you not have any self-respect for yourself? Do you not care that people can see that you putting out fake news? Why don't you have any dignity as a man? How dare y'all put out fake news every single day and expect people to respect you? This is why I say, media is no longer media. They are fanboys disguised as media due to the fact that Frank Martin said, I ain't heard nothing about negotiations. Let you know that Twitter is full of fake boxing news. I do not believe Twitter unless it's from the boxer themselves.
He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good.
And Shakur Stevenson, the man who was always over-promising and under-delivering. The man was gassing himself up on Instagram today. Did y'all ever notice that Shakur Stevenson is always promising an exciting fight, in his very next fight, then he ends up getting booed? Shakur Stevenson posted up on Instagram from a fanboy talking about, there ain't nobody on your level. If there is, I haven't met him yet. Whoever Mr. Tag Boxer 2 is, you a straight fanboy, bro. Gervonta Tank Davis is levels above Shakur Stevenson. If you know the sport of boxing, Shakur Stevenson will never be on Gervonta Davis' level. Tank is a different caliber of fighter. Shakur Stevenson just ain't there yet. Shakur Stevenson is basically an amateur boxer who turned pro. Gervonta Davis is an all-time great.
But he ain't no Tank Davis.
And last but not least, what the hell is going on with Edgar Berlanga? The man be bugging up on Instagram. Something wrong with Edgar Berlanga. I'm telling you, the man needs to fight already. Man up and fight Caleb Plant. The man be doing stuff like this on Instagram thinking that he funny. Yo, Edgar Berlanga, bro, you not funny.
Never heard of a fighter suing somebody for battery.